Oh shit. Ladies, tonight we are here on the show to talk about the playoffs. We are here on the show to talk about the playoffs. Oh my lord. We had some good, we actually did not have that many good games, to be honest with you. Alright, let's go. Let's talk about the first game. The one that I think is more famous. The one that I think is gonna, lead the way. The Warriors versus San Antonio. This game sucked ass. It really did. It sucked ass. I'm sorry. I thought this series could possibly go 7 games. It will not. It will not. Nobody could really score from San Antonio. Everybody sucks ass. I'm sorry. This series could be a sweep. I'm so sorry for saying it would go 7. It is not going 7. San Antonio could not score. I thought they could find a way to maybe play to LaMarcus Aldridge, but it is not working out. Kevin Durant, it seems to really want this because he knows a lot of people have been saying that this team's not that good without Steph Curry. So him, you could tell he wants to play this. Not only is he scoring, he is making assists. He is getting other people into the game. JaVale McGee played pretty nice tonight. Thompson shot it well. Sometimes he's a little bit inconsistent, but tonight he showed up. Durant just wants this, and I understand because if for some reason you were not to win this series, Kevin Durant might have to leave the Warriors to have to prove that he can actually, it's gonna be like that Kobe thing. Could you win without Shaq? Same thing. If somehow, some way, which I do not see this happening at all, Kevin Durant would lose the series, he would most likely have to leave the Warriors and prove he could actually do something without this team. But that does not seem to be the case. Kevin Durant seems motivated, played amazing tonight. Thompson was amazing. San Antonio, nobody could score. I'm sorry, this team sucks ass. This could be a sweep. I am so sorry for saying this would go 7. I thought maybe San Antonio would find a way to play and survive as much as possible and take it and lose in 7 games. But no, I do not see that happening. San Antonio sucks ass. This could be a sweep. Next one, let's go. Toronto, Washington. This is probably one of the best. No, this isn't the best game of the day, but it was one of them. But like I said, I think this series will go 7 games, even though it's 1 versus 8. I do think this series will go 7 games. I think they evenly will match, like I mentioned last night, and I do expect this one to go 7 games. The score was, it was only like a 7-point win by Toronto, but Washington showed up as I expected them. They match up well. I think this is going to go 7, and I think Washington could very likely win Game 2 in the next few days. I think Washington has a chance here to really take this far. I do think eventually Toronto will win, but I think Washington has a chance to really go to this and go to 7 games. All right, next series. Now this one I was excited about, but it ended up being that much of an amazing game as I thought. In the first half, I thought it was amazing. Second half, Philadelphia completely took over. Simmons is unbelievable. Almost had I believe he had 17 points tonight. Almost had a triple-double. The guy is amazing. JJ Redick shot it amazing tonight. And they're only going to get better because they're most likely going to get Joel Embiid back for the next game. So they will only get better. Miami just does not have enough. I look at Miami and I look at this team. Do they really have a superstar? Dwayne Wade's like 37. Hassan Whiteside, I don't think he's a superstar. I'm sorry. And then Goran Dragic, he's not a superstar either. This team does not have a superstar. They're just a good team. They're just a good team. Eric Spoelstra does a good job of getting the best out of them. He gets the best out of this team, But this team, they do not have a true superstar. And there's no way in hell they're going to be able to match up with this Philadelphia team, especially when Joel Embiid comes back. Simmons, it seems like I don't know what's going on with Simmons, but the guy is playing unbelievable for the last month. Ever since Joel Embiid went out with that injury, Ben Simmons has seemed to turn it on. And, I think he's Rookie of the Year. And I think this is going to be special. He's almost 7 feet tall, but this kid's special. He just needs to work on his 3-point shooting. But this kid, Simmons, is special. And I do wonder, they seem to play a little bit faster without Joel Embiid. I do wonder what exactly will happen when Joel Embiid comes back. Could that affect them, that they may have to slow it down a little bit? Now, Joel Embiid is a big man, but he is not a fat ass. So he could run a little bit, he's only in his 20s, So it's not like a Shaq situation where when he went to where, we can't play fast anymore because we got this fat ass for us and he's a big part of our team. You better feed him down low and you and you better play a little bit slower so we can keep up. Joel Embiid is not a fat ass. He's 7 foot tall, but he's not a fat ass. And also he's only in his 20s, so he could probably run a little bit. So I do think at least in the beginning they will try to continue playing as fast as they've been playing without him and see how it goes. Now, just because he could get a little bit tired at the beginning because he hasn't been able to do anything. He's actually lost a lot of weight, so we don't know. It might be a conditioning thing in the beginning, but then in the long haul, hey, maybe he can actually play with this fast pace. We don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see if they do make any changes, because I think they are playing a little bit faster ever since Joel Embiid went out. So it will be interesting to see if they go back to the other way they were playing when they had him, or they continue to play fast and try to see if Joel Embiid can play along with them. We'll see that. But yeah, this series, I don't want to say sweep, but man, I don't like it. Miami's a little bit worse than I thought, to be honest. They're a good team, but they just don't have a superstar. They don't have that person to go out and drop 35-37 and save them. So I don't know. This is a series, same thing as the San Antonio Warriors. It could be a little bit shorter than we thought. I actually said 5, didn't I? I believe I said 5 last night. So maybe, somewhere around there we'll see. I don't want to say sweep, but because Eric Coach is a good coach, and I think he can get at least some W's in here. But we'll see what happens. It was ugly, and Joel Embiid is coming back, so we'll see what happens. But yeah. So the surprise of the night, and not really, because I have the series going 7 games. Trailblazers versus Pelicans. This was the surprise of the night. Pelicans were amazing tonight. Obviously, Anthony Davis led the way. But man, did they turn it on defensively. I don't think they were playing this kind of defense in the season. At least I didn't watch that much, I watched a few Pelicans games in the season. I don't know if they raised it up in the season, and I didn't watch, or if they, because I thought from what I see from the Pelicans to what I saw tonight, I thought they raised the defensively tonight. I thought they came out to play. Everybody was flying around the floor. Everybody wanted to get to that basketball. Everybody deflecting passes from the passing lane. Everybody was amazing tonight. Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday, Mirotic. Everybody was amazing tonight. I don't know what it was. I don't know if they started playing this kind of defense towards the end of the season. Maybe I didn't watch. I didn't watch any basketball the last week of the season. But I thought from what I've seen in the season, for what I saw tonight, defensively they really picked it up. Anthony Davis did his thing, 35 and 15. I can't even say wow, and I'm surprised. I am really not. This is the kind of player he's become. So 50, and this is probably what he's gonna have to continue to do if somehow they want to win this series. He's gonna have to continue to have these kinds of nights, because you have a lot of good players, but other than Anthony Davis, you don't have a superstar, or even a star, So Anthony Davis will have to have these type of games. And then I thought, their big three, I call them a big three. A lot of people will probably say no. But I thought their big three, CJ McCullers, Damian Lillard, and Nurkic, did not play as good tonight as some other nights. After they got really off to a low start, I believe at one point was in like a 19-point game, So I think they're going to play better. I think Portland will win. I think the Trailblazers will come back and win game 2. We'll see what happens, though. Because they were down by 19 at one point, and they did come back, and, they only lost by, 3 or whatever it was? 2 points. So I do think they will come back and win game 2, and I do think this will go 7 games. But, the Pelicans, hey, man, I have the Trailblazers winning this series in 7 games. But if the Pelicans are going to play this, if the Pelicans are going to play this kind of defense that they played tonight, man, do they have a chance to win this thing. Now, I thought the Trailblazers were one team that nobody talked about, that could possibly go make a nice run in the playoffs. Because I thought if they have to play Warriors in that second round, they match up pretty good with them. But man, maybe I'm thinking ahead, and the Pelicans have something to say about it. Marty has something to say about it, because that defense tonight was unbelievable by the Pelicans tonight. Unbelievable. We'll see what happens though. But I love those. I dropped Drew Holiday, Mirotic, Rajon Rondo. They were unbelievable. Rajon Rondo seems to really get his head out of his ass in the playoffs. We saw it last year with Chicago. Tonight we saw it again. He seems to kind of pace himself in the season and completely turn it on in the playoffs. We'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens. But I was surprised tonight from that defense we saw from the Pelicans. And good job by Anthony Davis, first playoff win in his life. So good for you, Anthony Davis. All right, I think that's all I have to say for tonight. These are the videos you can expect here. Me just going around the league. Maybe but good. The first game, like I said, sucked ass. Second game was all right. Third game, whatever. It was all right. A little bit of an ass whooping, and then obviously the best game was the night game. Kind of sucked that the night game was the best because the game didn't start until like 9:51. So a lot of people missed this game. So they do need to do a little bit of good job, I think, of starting the games. I thought they should have started the games at 12. They didn't start the first game until 2. What are you doing? In Christmas, you're starting games at 11 in the morning. Why are you starting until 2? That's what I don't understand. And then you have the last game starting almost at, at my time, 9:51. I'm like, this game ain't going to be over until like 12 or 1 in the morning. I understand it's Saturday, but are you serious? I think they need to do a little bit good job. I think they need to get their head out of their ass and start the games at 12. And, come on, you're starting the last game at 10. I understand it's a Saturday night, but damn, it's late. So yeah, I think they need to start they need to start a little bit faster with these playoffs games. Tomorrow, I don't know what the schedule looks like. There's some tonight, 4 games. I hope tomorrow they start a little bit earlier, because tonight, man, they were a little bit, they took until 2 o'clock, and the last game they didn't start until like 9:51. So, but whatever. Ronald, Marty, you guys are older. I don't know if you guys survived. Marty maybe started drinking so he could survive. Maybe his wife took the alcohol. I don't know. But Marty, you're team 1, just in case you didn't know. Anyways, Ronald, I don't know, same thing. I don't know if he has a wife, but he's old too, so maybe he fell asleep. Anyways, I am the man that runs the place. I am CE, and I will continue to do these. What else can I say but thank you? Yeah, Marty, you're actually pretty happy because you were telling me that I was underestimating your Pelicans, so shout out to you. Whatever. You were right at least for one night, but it's a long series, Marty. Anyways, until next time, I am the man that runs the place. I am CE. And until next time, I will see you later. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your surprises were. Let me know what you thought about the first night of NBA playoffs. And whatever. See y'all. Oh shit.